Welcome to Profits of Peril, where we expose the industries that literally profit from the world being on fire. Today, defence contractors. These aren't just companies, they're publicly traded cash cows on the stock exchange, right next to your retirement fund. Their one and only job? Maximise shareholder value. Not keep you safe, not prevent wars, just pump those stock prices higher. And guess what? The politicians, the lobbyists, and the 24-hour news networks are all in on it, whipping up fear every single day so the contracts keep flowing and the buybacks keep rolling. If peace ever broke out, the whole system would have a heart attack. Let's meet the players who turn your tax dollars into dividends while the rest of us get sold the next existential threat. Folks, here are the big 5 publicly traded giants who vacuumed up the biggest slices of your tax dollars in FY 2025. These numbers come straight from federal contract awards, because nothing screams national security like a record earnings quarter. Lockheed Martin, $50.5 billion F-35s, missiles, the works. RTX, formerly Raytheon, $27.8 billion. Patriots, Stingers, everything that goes boom on command. General Dynamics, $24.1 billion in tanks, subs and luxury jets for the brass. Boeing, $22.3 billion. Their defence side keeps the lights on while the commercial side, well, you know. Northrop Grumman, $21.6 billion stealth bombers and ICBM upgrades because the apocalypse needs premium features. Together, over $146 billion in 1 year. That's more than entire national budgets for most countries. And these are the same companies whose stock prices mysteriously skyrocket every time a new crisis hits the headlines. How convenient. Oh, please. Earnings calls sound like bad comedy sketches. Executives casually drop geopolitical tensions the same way your uncle talks about the weather. Except for them, it's pure gold. Missile stockpiles running low? Boom. Record orders, raised guidance, stock pops. But here's the part they don't put in the glossy annual reports. This whole racket only works because the politicians, lobbyists, and media are working overtime to keep the fear dial cranked to 11. Defence lobbying just hit all-time record highs. Hundreds of millions poured in to make sure Congress keeps signing those blank checks. Ex-generals and ex-lawmakers spin through the revolving door straight onto contractor payrolls and lobbying gigs. They write the bills, then go on TV crying about weakness and threats from abroad. Meanwhile, the media, non-stop doom loops. Every flare-up gets wall-to-wall coverage designed to make you terrified enough to cheer for bigger budgets. We must arm up, they say, right after running the defence contractor's latest press release. It's not journalism, it's infomercials for endless war. Politicians on both sides love it. They get campaign cash, posturing opportunities, and those sweet revolving door jobs when they leave office. The public gets sold the idea that more bombs equal more safety. And the contractors? They get guaranteed growth, no matter what. Peace? That would be terrible for quarterly results. Here's the hilarious, horrifying truth nobody wants to say out loud. These publicly traded companies must grow, or their stock tanks. Wall Street doesn't reward restraint, it rewards sales. And the only reliable way to sell more bombs, bullets, and billion-dollar jets is more conflict. So the whole machine, lobbyists greasing palms, politicians fear-mongering on every channel, media turning every regional spat into World War III, exists to keep that money train rolling. They're not protecting you. They're protecting the share price. We've built a system where your 401k quietly roots for just enough war to keep the factories humming, while the rest of humanity gets sold the next manufactured crisis. How exactly are we supposed to survive as a species when the people building the weapons answer to earnings calls instead of basic human decency? They've got us all cheering for explosions because it's good for the portfolio. And the best part? They've convinced us it's patriotism. Next time on Profits of Peril, Big Pharma, because nothing says growth industry like keeping you just sick enough to need another pill. Subscribe, smash that like button, and drop your most unhinged war profiteer conspiracy theory below. Your 401k will thank you for every headline. This is fictional parody, not real news. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe for more hard-hitting satire.